Hello, crafty friends. Sparkle here for another episode of This and That Tuesday. Today we are going to be making some CD sleeves that are all dolled up. Are you ready to see what we're going to do? So, I'm sure you all have a stash of these in your treasures. I copy dyed these and we are going to doll them up so they look something like this or decorations of your choice. And then you could put them into a journal if you choose and glue them down and make a pocket here or a pocket here. Or they could go perhaps on a cover of your book. And again, you can have make them into pockets or whatever. I sealed mine, but you don't have to. But they're really fun to do. And like I said, I copy dyed these yesterday. And the digitals that I chose to use were some lovely artsy girls, and they're from, I'll put the link below, 517digitals.com. So I'll put a link below, and I just cut some of them out. There's a series, and don't mind this because we're going to cover it, okay? Because you want them to fit in your CDs, so I just did them that way. So first you want to take your, what I found worked best was to open your CD covers. Okay, after you dye them, you can open them because then it'll be easy to put your papers in. So to open them, it doesn't matter that if it tears a little bit here because you're going to glue it down like we did on this one. So you're not going to see it. Okay, so I, you can just start it on the corner. Did you know on these cutters that if you push this in, push it apart, it's locked, and if you put it here, it moves? I did not know that. So pull this piece out, and now it's locked. Okay, so I just took this and I gently went down the edges here to open this up. You can use your fingers too. And just like I said, just go slow. And once you get it started, sorry, that noise is kind of annoying. Sorry. Okay, so then it's open. And don't mind any of that because that's not going to show. Okay, so I opened them all. Yeah, they're all open. So it just makes things go a little faster. So what you want to do is take one of your open images, and now if you want to stamp this or decorate it other than putting embellishments on, I want to use up some of my treasures that I have. Here's one of my beads that I made a couple weeks ago. And, oops, my Dollar Tree find for this week was this burlap and lace. So I was using that under my little embellishments here. Okay, so that's the Dollar Tree find we're going to be using today. And so just find things in your stash you might want to add on or what not. And like I said, now if you were going to ink, I don't have anything prepared to ink here right now, but I was thinking of maybe putting some napkins around some of these later, but right now we'll just do a simple one. So I took one of my images and I'm just going to slide it in here and see how it looks. Okay, so you just have to fool around with it a little bit to get it to make sure it's centered. And like I said, don't worry if some words or something shows there. You can always just put an element there. Okay, so yeah, there's that one, or there's, I tried to pick one of each color. Okay, and I like that there's copy stains on here. You know, if you didn't like that, you don't have to do the copy stains. You could just paint around here. But I want to use these images, okay? So, yeah, those work. Here's a smaller one. I just like these ladies. I use them a lot in my Bible journaling. Yeah, and that doesn't bother me, okay? Because I'll put something there. Because if I cut that off here, then she's going to be too, she's not going to fit in here right on top, okay? So I found that these work pretty well. So if you have something else you want to put in here, like a photograph or an old picture, an antique picture or something, but I think we'll do that one. I like the way they look in there. So all I did was make sure it was centered where I wanted it, and I just popped a little tape in there. Gotta make sure it doesn't shift. Okay? I'm just gonna pop a little bit of tape there, because you're not gonna see that right along the side here. Okay? So then when you fold it all up and you flip it over, she should be just where you want her. Okay? And then you can glue your sides down. I'm just going to use some glitter art glue here. And I'm putting the glue on the tabs. And I don't care if this shows up here, just as long as it's not over the flap. Okay? Now, you could leave it open like this, and then it could be a pocket, like a secret pocket, if you want to put a note or something in there for somebody. You could do something like that. But I'll just leave it open for now because I'm not sure what I want to do with it. But you could call it a day and say you're done. But like I said, I have all these elements, and I still have some of my little snippets with tiny things. So now you have to look and see what colors are in your image that you want to decorate. And let's pull some stuff out here. Have anything yellow, yellow? Maybe that could go on there. And then you can look at all your fairy ribbons, any of your pretties that you have that you might want to put on here. So I want to use a piece of my found object, and I'm going to cut a piece off. And this is not glued on, so you might want to just put a tab of glue on here. And it's Dollar Tree, so you get what you pay for, but I try to do a Dollar Tree item on my Tuesdays. This is that Tuesday. So we're going to put that on here and layer that on here. Oops. Stringy. Okay, so that, we know that's going to go someplace. And I want to put a word. Oh, sorry about that. My goodness. Uh, so I have words from different kits, and I might want to put that one on. These are from Happiness in Crafting. So I might want to put that there, but I want to put a piece of cheesecloth because I like the layered look. Put that there, then we're going to put that there. And I think I want to just staple them together. So just put a staple there. Perfect. I like using different elements and things. So that'll go down there. And we need to put something else up here. So I don't know if I want a bow, if this will be too big. Let's see. Sparkle, she doesn't do too busy. But you could put some word paper or something up there. Oh, that's too thick. Let me see if I have any. This is my dyed seam binding. So I finally figured out what was wrong with my giveaway link. You're all going to get sick of hearing me say this. But when the power went out, I think it turned, somehow my settings got jazzed and my comments got turned off. So that's been revisited and refixed. So I might want to do something like that up here. And maybe I'll hang my little bead off of here, my paper bead. Or not. We're just in the decorating stages. Yeah. So that might go up here. So you see, you're just going to build them however you want them. If you want something else under there, or if you want to put some stickers on here, that might be cute. Maybe she could go there with this hanging from there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's ink her up. Because you all have all this bling on your desk. So let's just use it. This is sticky, so that's, let's put her over here. And let's just put this bow on here. And we better use the 3-in-1 because it's fabric or ribbon there. And put this down here. Maybe a piece of word paper. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Because Sparkle likes to layer things. Yeah, okay. So let's put this on here. And we're going to set that right there. You can pull out your flowers and your butterflies. Oops. Let's see if we have a little butterfly over here. It has to be the right color. These are all the wrong colors for this image. Let's just put this one up. It's a moth, I know. It's not a butterfly, it's a moth. But let's put him up here. Maybe over here. This didn't get stuck. So this project is a good way to use up some of your lovelies that you don't normally use. There. I think she's kind of cute. So we have these two. Let's um let's do one with a napkin. So much for not being at the ready here. Let's see. We have butterflies. Let's see what kind of image we can put in here with those butterflies. I think this one will look nice in here. Yeah. Okay, let's put her in here. There's just so much stuff on my desk. I'm so sorry. Let's make sure she's positioned okay. Okay. Let's just put her in here. And she's off to the side a little bit. That's okay, because I want to put the butterflies up here. Okay. So this one's going to get a little wet. So let's see which part of the napkin I want to use. I want to use this up here, I think. So let's take it apart. Move these out of the way. So it's 2 ply, so we have to take this apart. Okay, where's my tape? You take a piece of Scotch tape and you start it. So I want this part here. So sometimes this is the hardest part, just getting this off. Okay. Now I don't cut my pieces out. I take my water brush, and hopefully there's some water in it. It's a little bit. So I just take my water brush and I outline the piece that I want to take off. And then it just comes off. It'll come off on the line that you just made. Okay. So then, yeah, let's try this. Well, let's start with this one. So I have some decoupage medium or Mod Podge, and I have my spatula that I like to use. So I'm just going to put this on here, and we'll see how it goes. And we'll start with this. We don't need all of this. We don't need all of that. So that could have stayed, but we don't really need it. Okay. So let's see how that's gonna stay on there. Just put it on gently. And I want to get it off the plastic because I don't know if it's gonna show. Now I'm gonna see if that's gonna. Okay, I have to trim this or it's not gonna close. I didn't measure that right on top, so let's just give it a trim. Okay, so let's put some of this one. I want this other one. Here's some small ones. Here's a smaller one. Put that over here. I'm hoping that blends in okay when it dries. I don't mind the crinkly look. Okay. So we're going to have to let this one sit for a little bit. So let's move this out of the way. And let's do one more. I like this image. I think she's cool. Looks like an Arizona girl like Sparkle. Okay. So she's centered. So let's tape her in. Tape her in. Make sure the top closes. We're going to add our glue here. All right, let's see what we want to do with this Missy. I don't know. Let's see. Glue all over my desk. What a mess. Add a little ink there. Let's see, we have butterflies. I also have these washi stickers, but I don't like the white border around them, and that will show. Well, let's let's try it. I think it's going to show. Yeah, the white's going to show. Got to be careful taking these off too, because they tear. It might be because we're here in Arizona. Let's try to put this on and see what happens. Let's get it straight, Sparkle. Come on. There we go. Turn that down. So, just a little color on there. And let's see if there's anything like, no, that would be too much. Yeah, I guess I should have sorted this stuff out earlier. All right, let's look at some of your stamps. Let's try that. Let's get one of your tickets that you made. No, not loving it. Nope. Yeah, this is going to take something. You're going to have to play around with it. Oh, I like that one. That tag can go up there. Yeah, and then we can get a word down here. Wish. Let's just put this on a little piece of sari ribbon. With some glue. No, I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. So, if Sparkle doesn't love it, Maybe I'll put this over here. I guess I'll put her over there. I think when I get off camera, I'm going to add some bling, some dots and stuff around here. So we'll dress it up a little bit. And this is still drying, so I'm sorry, I'll have to come back to that one later. So we're just going to have these three to focus on right now. And I want to get my other Dollar Tree find was some of these little pearl dots. And I'm just going to cut a strip off. I'm just going to try I have some gold ones and I have some pearl ones. And I thought I could put some around here just for some accent. Oh, I have such a mess. Get it under his antenna. And then we can wrap it over here. Tuck it under there a little bit. So I still need to add another piece here because it's too short. So this is what I'll do. I'll finish these off camera, but you have the idea of where we're going. And I'll let you know how the napkin one turns out. It might be too heavy for this medium. Yeah, it still has to dry, so we'll see. But I have time to play with that later. So here's one with the trim around it, and I think I'll put some pearls around this one. And there you have it, my friends, our This and That Tuesday CD sleeves all dolled up. So have fun. I can't wait to see what you all create, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.